there are calls this morning for delivery drivers to be given greater protection on their rounds following a rise in threats and attacks that have been made against them.
Yeah, Nina has been investigating this for us. Morning, Nina.
Yeah, good morning. Heading out to work, the most basic thing you can expect to be is safe, isn't it? And it's not always happening. Good morning. We've reported a lot on the rise in abuse directed towards retail workers, and now we're hearing reports of similar dangers to delivery drivers and couriers. So it's thought 1 out of 5 home delivery drivers has been attacked or threatened by the public in some way. And ahead of Christmas last year, 86% of Amazon drivers said they were put at risk of harm or putting others at risk because of the pressures and the conditions of the role. And that issue isn't going away. In March of last year, a man was jailed for 13.5 years for stealing a delivery van and seriously injuring its driver. In February this year, another driver was pulled from his van and attacked in Derbyshire and in Edinburgh. The issue has become so widespread that drivers have labelled danger zones to avoid these attacks. Now, the relatives of a man who was murdered while out delivering in Cardiff are calling for couriers to have better protection. This is Mark Lang, who was run over by his own van when it was stolen last year, and his killer is serving a life sentence for murder. Kaylee Thomas has been speaking with the family.
You don't expect that your dad goes out to work to deliver parcels and he's not coming home.
Last December, Cara and Elena Lang were in court to see their father's killer sentenced. Christopher Al-Ghafari was given life after he stole Mark Lang's van and ran him over with it.
Obviously, we've got plenty of memories, but the first thing I hear is his laugh. He loved his work. He loved the people that were included in his work, the people that he'd met.
He used to carry treats in his pocket for the dogs.
Although he loved his job, Mark Lang's daughters say it was stressful.
He worked a lot. He did work a lot. He put a lot of hours into it. And he talked about how he was always busy, how he was literally on the go all day.
There is a relentless amount of pressure to continue delivering. And the more they do, the more they're expected to do. What we don't want to see is a continuance of employers perhaps putting profits before people. And when you look at what happened to Mark Lang, he paid the ultimate price just for being a delivery driver.
Mark Lang's daughters also want changes, including better training and fewer parcels to deliver in one shift.
Every delivery driver, woman out there has a family. And I just think at the end of the day, like people say, your job's your job. But
yeah, it's not worth losing your life over.
As they remember their dad, Cara and Elena don't want any other family to go through what they have.
You see delivery drivers and they just quickly pop out. You know, they are literally out of their vans for like 2 seconds, if that. But now, obviously, when I do see anybody just leaving the keys in the ignition, I kind of get like that little bit of like anxiety, a little bit, to be like,
don't do that.
Please don't do that. Like, it's really not worth it.
Because it takes probably not even a minute. So you only need somebody watching, and it takes seconds.
A big thank you to Mark's family for speaking with our reporter, Kaylee. Now, we contacted Every, the company that Mark worked for. They told us that they do take driver welfare incredibly seriously and that personal safety measures are included in all staff training. We also contacted some other major delivery firms about the issues drivers have raised. UPS said it took the safety of staff very seriously, while Amazon said training is provided to all drivers. Yodel, however, said they wouldn't be commenting, and we haven't had a response from DPD or from Royal Mail as yet. And John and Sally, it could just be one of those examples of a massive growth in an area of industry and regulation and safety measures not yet keeping up.
Absolutely. Nina, thank you.